Hey guys, so as I said, we start my Revoltech reviews, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is the Predator. So first I'm going to show off the box. The box here has a nice picture of the figure on the front, along with the series number 22. This is the series sci-fi. As you can see, there's sci-fi Revoltechs, which they have from this line, I believe, Predator, Alien, Optimus Prime, pretty much a lot of the science fiction movies, characters. Got who it's sculpted by, manufactured, some Japanese letters here at the corner here, which I can't read. Opening it up, got some more Japanese letters, along with some still pictures of the figure. Or, sorry, still pictures from the first Predator movie. This Predator is based off the first movie. Got the cavity in which the Revoltech was set in. Then we have some pictures of the figure in the back here. We have some poses. This is called the detail of the figure. As you see up here, this pretty much just details what he can do, what he has, and what he comes with. So, speaking of which, let's get onto the figure himself. And here he is. Now, him being a Revoltech is very well detailed. Not as well detailed as, say, a NECA figure would go. There's some details that these figures don't have, as opposed to the NECA Predator, which I'll show off in a couple seconds in a size comparison. But he's nonetheless very well detailed. Just bring him up closer. You can see he's got the mesh covering, the metal armor down here, gauntlets, gauntlet on this side, which houses his wrist computer. If I can get that to focus, move you out of the way. Anything? It's got red markings in there that the countdown before the explosion happens on the movie. He's got his wrist. Oh, sorry, not wrist. His cannon right here. That's very nicely detailed, however. We can show that off. Come on. Come on. That won't help. Never mind. His dreads in the back here. Some more sculpting in the back. He does come with quite a few accessories. First and foremost, one of his accessories is his mask. Plain mask. It's the classic mask from the first Predator movie. But they've also got his the little targeting reticule here at the side of the mask there. Black eyes, or the black eyelids on the mask. The inside it comes with 4 extra hands. It comes with 2 fists. Hang on. 2 fists. Oh, it's not focusing. Oh, no. I guess it's not going to focus. This camera I find does focus a lot better, but I guess today... Huh? Today doesn't want to be my friend. 2 fists and 2 hands like this, one for each side. This one is used for displaying him using his wrist computer, and this is the other hand, which I have no idea what you'd use for. I normally display him with the 2 hands he's got right now. So you can see the 2 open hands and such. Now, you could call these neck pieces accessories, but he has his blades, his wrist blades, and then, like as I said before, his shoulder cannon. Get him to stand up here. He's very flimsy. He's very hard to stand up. There we go. It's good. And it comes with display base. That says Predator on it. It's pretty standard. Not much to it. Set that off to the side. And like most Revoltechs, he comes with a box where you can put all your accessories in, from hands, weapons, to you name it. These are very handy to have. Actually, it's because the extra hands on most of these Revoltechs are very tiny, and I know I'd lose them if I didn't have these. I have a bunch of these lying around, so these are very handy to come in. As well as some Revoltechs, not all of them, come with these little chips. And okay, that is not showing up well. Oh, you can see the back a bit. Whatever. It says 10 Revoltech points. I'm guessing if you collect enough of these, you can send them in and get a free Revoltech. I don't know. I haven't read about it much, but what are you gonna do, right? All right, now the figure itself. So as I said, I was gonna do a size comparison. So let me just set him off to the side. Oh, see, now he doesn't want to stand up for me. There we go. And he's very lopsided as well. I notice he leans towards one side. Alright, here he is. Here's the NECA's Predator that I'm bringing in. First and foremost, if I can get him to stand. First and foremost, you can see the size difference in the two. NECA's stands about a head taller. Some of the detail on NECA's, there's more detail in terms of on his shoulder cannon, what's around his arms. Here you can see the tubes and all that. On the back, whoops. On the back, let me just get a better grip. Here we go. On the back, not much difference on the back and on the other sides. The main difference is pretty much in the shoulder cannon area in that arm. Head sculpt is the same. If you haven't guessed, or if you haven't seen the movie, this is the Predator from the Predators movie, the newest movie. Let's set him off to the side. And now let's get the articulation of the Predator. Stand. Perfect. Alright. Articulation. Now, most Revoltech articulation is phenomenal. The way they place the joints gives it wide range of motion. I'll go into more detail when I get to one of my other figures. War Machine is a perfect example of it. So, right now, I'll tell you what the Revoltech Predator's got. And he has Revoltech joints in the neck give him all range of motion. I didn't really show you much. But anyways, he's got shoulder articulation. Pretty much do anything. You can hear the ratcheting as well, which I find is a good touch for Revoltechs, because some of them are actually quite heavy. And with the ratcheting, it helps place them. It helps hold them into place. Revoltech joints in the elbows here. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't realize that. Alright. Revoltech joints in the neck. The two shoulders right here. Elbows. He's got two joints in the chest area and the abdomen. Chest up here. He's got one, and then the abdomen, so you can bend pretty far down. Not that well, actually. I rarely use. I mostly just stand him straight. There's only one pose I like putting him in, and it's very hard to stick him into it. In his legs, he's got two sets of swivels. He's got a swivel at the hip joint, as well as a swivel at the thigh joint. Now, they could have done a Revoltech joint here, but the way the Predator is designed, it might have been hard for them. So it works well. It doesn't impede on the figure at all. He's got he's got a double Revoltech joint in the knee, as well as one Revoltech joint in the foot. Now, Revoltech joint, before I get to it, for the rest of the figure, let me just show you a Revoltech joint. As you can see, I pretty much just took his arm off. That's another thing about Revoltech joints. This is what they look like. They're like balls and pegs. Sorry, that came out wrong. They're like pegs. Essentially, is you put the limb on it, like so, and then it can turn at the peg itself. Then it can also turn at the upper peg, as well as do the whole ratcheting movement. So it allows for a great deal of posability, more so than I find than Hot Toys, or even Marvel Legends in some points. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, he also has got two tiny, itty-bitty tiny Revoltech joints in the wrists. So there you have it. There is the Predator. Next will be the Alien that I have. And I hope you guys enjoyed this wrist review. I've got a lot more coming. I got one that I'm doing at the end of my line. Very excited to do it, because I'm going to be doing a little special feature, I suppose. Sorry about that, guys. The camera just cut out on me there. So yes, that is it for the Revoltech Predator. Stay tuned. The next one will be the Alien, followed by Iron Man and War Machine, and the special one that I have. Now, if you're a fan of Revoltechs, you don't have this one, I suggest you do get this one. It's one of the best incarnations of a Predator. From the posability and all that. Or if you don't have any Revoltechs, this one could be a good start. Except he's very hard to come by. I got lucky and bought him in a store when I was in Vancouver. But for the most part, online sources are your only bet, or eBay. So with that, guys, take care. I'll see you next time for my Alien review. Take care, guys. Bye.